Good morning, everybody, and this is your SP 500 setups for today. So shorts of yesterday worked out pretty well, and we are just starting off on the weekly chart now. We are coming to the end of the week, and it's important just to take a step back and have a look at what structure there is to the left. And you can see there's quite a strong bit of support here, this pin bar here, and that was from, if my mouse would work, just give me one sec, that was from the 14th of August last year. So fairly strong, and you can see there was some other interactions with it in the past over here, and I just want to put one more weekly level in, which is pretty much this tail here. And if you swing left, you can see not much interaction there, but we definitely did have something there. Now, the last thing I want to do is two things. So first thing is just a bit of a lesson here. Trend line is always the first two fractals. There's the first one, there's the second one on the weekly. So you draw your trend line along that. You can see we broke through it, but then look at how we've been using that as resistance all the way through this year. Now if I just drop that down now to there is my potential trend line. So you can probably just bring some more structure in by just looking left and picking up these tails, and there'll be two more over here. But anyway, those are the three levels in the weekly we need to watch out, and we've got this trend line here, so this is also going to coincide with one of these levels. Not so much this one that we're at now, but over a week or two, this one, and then possibly this one, unless we get a massive move down today to get this weekly bar ending up in this area somewhere. Anyway, but the trend is overall up. Oscillators have eased off from a overbought situation. We are pointing to the downside, but we are starting to separate, so that is a little bit of a concern. And if you look at this on the weekly, no real change. Big head and shoulders here. You can see, sorry, on the daily, you can see big, massive head and shoulders here. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. So this level that we're at is fairly critical. We do have a gap to the downside here as well, which is probably going to come into play. So, just getting back to 8 hours, this is where we need to be paying attention. You can see these levels are quite far behind, below us, so not going to pointless jumping in short here, trying to pick up these levels. You want to be short off the structure, and you want to pick the structure up to the left. So we are fairly close to one at the moment. Price is sitting at one right now, but I'm going to pick that up on the 3 hour. So there's the first level. You can see we did try and defend it, and then basically an exhaustion bar down. We've got a few gaps to the upside. Very strong downward trend this week. Oscillators all grouped to downside, so extremely oversold at the moment. And just bear in mind, V reversals are rare, so I'm not really keen on just jumping in short. I do want to be short, but I want to be short higher up. And then the next thing I want to do is just look to the left here, because this area where price is right now is also level. See that pin bar? So that's the area of interest at the moment for profit taking right now. So much negative news at the moment. I don't think we're just going to reverse off this. There may be a bit of profit taking, but if you look now all the way down here, the closest bit of structure on the 1 hour is up there, and then if I look to the left, I'm going to have to go quite far back to pick up that structure there, but nothing really else that is going to impact us. So this is definitely the area I would be looking at, and that is 43.55. So for today, you can basically just, it's just not going to move that one. I'm going to just bring this down ever so slightly, because you've got three areas here. You've got 1, 2, 3, so you've got three areas there. So this is my zone that I'd be looking for. Look at the oscillators at the moment. It might not even get there, but we're looking for another leg down from 43.50. So 43.50, if we get back up there and we start getting some decent price action, we're looking for another leg down. You're probably going to get held up in this zone again, and that's at 43.36, 43.29 area. So price will go up there, come down, probably take profit here. There'll be another move down and then a break. That's the one scenario. The other scenario is we just go sideways now. Europe opens, gets a fright, and pushes us through this level at 43.30, 43.29, 43.30, and comes back to test. Then that is a major break of strong area of support, and that is going to probably open up the floodgates to 42.72. Obviously 4300 being a round number would be the first stop in between that. So just zooming out again, and you can see big area of support, almost like the last line of defense. And sorry, there's going to be a level here. There's a gap here, so there's going to be another target at 4300, as I said. So 4300, definitely something to take profit at. Okay, anyway, that's kind of my view. Either sideways where we are and then a break. You can look, you'll pick that up on the 5 or 15 minute chart. Then 4300 your first target, or if it does sort of bounce up into the zone here at 43.53, it's an even better bet. Nice tight stop loss just above your price action, and then you're looking, take a little bit off here at 43.36, and then you're looking for 4300. I'll probably just take everything off at 4300 because there will be a sizable bounce. It'll be profit taking, but again, just bear in mind, as I've mentioned already, sorry, we see it on the daily, there is a massive head and shoulders here. So any kind of rejection here and holding that level, flipping this zone that I've spoken about now into resistance, you have a huge opportunity for a inverse head and shoulders. It's about 2,736 points. Your first stop is going to be about 1,373 points below, and for 2.7 you're coming down to the bottom end of the structure here. We'll have to look at that close at the time, but that would be a fairly big move to the downside and flip this into a downward trend on the daily. Anyway, that's kind of my view today. Definitely short, just waiting for a pullback, and then it's short off resistance, and take your profit off your targets. Don't try to hold this over the weekend. I'm not so sure. You probably wake up on Monday and there'll be some kind of different noise in the market, which is going to open up the floodgates in the opposite direction. Anyway, that's kind of my view today. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you on Monday. Enjoy your weekend. Cheers for now.